What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. A fiery plane crash killed 179 of 181 people on board in the worst airline disaster in the history of South Korea. The deadliest air accident ever in South Korea killed 179 people Sunday when an airliner belly landed and skidded off the end of the runway, erupting in a fireball as it slammed into a wall at Muan International Airport. The flight arriving from the Thai capital Bangkok with 175 passengers and 6 crew on board was trying to land shortly after 9 a.m. their time at the airport in the south of the country, South Korea's transport ministry said. Two crew members survived and were treated for injuries. I'll be honest with you. I've seen the video, the uncensored video of that crash. It's a miracle anybody walked away from that. Honestly, I don't even understand how 2 people walked away from that. That looked like total obliteration, in my opinion, but it's a miracle 2 people survived. As I said, 2 crew members survived and were being treated for injuries. The deadliest air accident on South Korean Seoul was also the worst involving a South Korean airline in nearly 3 decades. The twin-engine Boeing 737-800 was seen in local media videos skidding down the runway with no visible landing gear before crashing into navigation equipment and a wall in an explosion of flames and debris. Only the tail part retains a little bit of shape, and the rest of the plane looks almost impossible to recognize, Muan Fire Chief Lee Jong-hong told a press briefing. The 2 crew members, a man and a woman, were rescued from the tail section of the burning plane. That makes sense. Tail section. Lee said they were being treated at hospitals with medium to severe injuries. Investigators are examining bird strikes and weather conditions as possible factors. Yonhap news agency cited airport authorities are saying such a strike may have caused the landing gear to malfunction. The video that I saw, doing a little bit of research before I did this video, it does seem to suggest that a bird strike may have caused, because there does seem to be evidence of a bird strike that may have been what ultimately led to the landing gear malfunctioning. But, ultimately, that doesn't seem to be what caused the fatality. That's not what caused the fatality or the fatalities of almost 180 people. Because somehow, some way, the pilot was able to make a landing. Like I said, the landing gear wasn't down, and there was probably going to be damage to the plane, exterior damage, but that can be replaced. 180 people's lives cannot be replaced. I still don't understand why the hell was there a wall at the end of the runway. That, to me, doesn't make any sense. Why is there a concrete wall at the end of the runway? Doesn't make any sense. It seems like a really odd place to put a wall. Is it put there because it's trying to, or they were trying to, is there something on the other side of that wall that would be hazardous to airplanes or to the safety of? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. But the wall is ultimately what caused the deaths of horrible deaths of 180 people. Um, the pilot or pilots did their job. They worked around the mechanical issue and was able to. Uh, I'm assuming through their expertise, they were able to land the plane. Uh, so it wasn't pilot error; it was the wall, and that was what killed those 179 people. So I guess they'll have to do their research. I guess they have to acquire the black box and see what was recorded there. Uh, Hopefully, the two survivors uh, do survive their injuries, and when able to, maybe they can inquire uh, from those crew members exactly what happened. I'm pretty sure that they would have gotten some information as to what happened. But man, that's horrible. Absolutely, that's horrible, man. Um, I mean, it's horrible because that was so needless. That was so needless. I mean, and I can only imagine the anxiety that the passengers on that plane had when the trouble in the air started because of the possible bird strike, only to probably temporarily let their guard down that they're on ground. So they're like, wow, okay, we've gotten past this, we're down. Yeah, there are problems with the landing gear, but we're safe. We should be safe. Only for them to run into a goddamn wall and in a split second have their lives ended. Um, Terrible tragedy, man. Terrible tragedy. So prayers to the families of these 179 crew members, passengers, and I think four to six crew members. So it's all 100 and what is that? All 175 passengers and four out of six crew members obliterated. Uh, Terrible, terrible, terrible thing. Let me tell what you guys think.